part of a subject that nobody likes to talk about is program thought processes. And this goes along the lines of everything from money, war, eating out, churches, religions, pillows, science, political systems, people not being called fat. Yeah, oh, fat's offensive, but you can call yourself that. Rights over others, the way the vehicles are designed, um, and the way the movies are being made, college, sex. It's all a part of the program thinking that they want people to act. It's how they get everybody to think and act. And they'll get people on here talking about don't go to college, this and that, go to the military. All these things are program thought processes. They are the MK Ultra, Project Monarch, all these things that the elites do will say, well, I'm crazy or whatever it is. You know, pillows. Why do you think people are so hunchback now? Because everybody uses a pillow. Eating out. People go out because it's convenient. It's no, it's not more convenient. It's actually more deadly and toxic to go out to eat than it is eating at home. And eating vegetables, they're all GMO'd, most of them. Why do you think not pumpkins, the watermelons went from having black seeds to white seeds to no seeds, or seedless grapes, or the fact that money and war, it's profit. War is profit. People have said that all the time. Science, it's all bought and paid for by the corporation, so they put whatever big pharma stuff they want out. That has nothing to do with helping people. It has everything to do with killing people. That's how you keep making money, is you kill people, or you do the Tuskegee experiments where you say, oh, this is for science, and then later on nobody gets in an uproar about that, with the whole SJWBLM PC stuff. So when they talk about the Tuskegee experiments or the drive-by shootings or the crime and all that other stuff, crime is crime regardless of who commits it. And the churches and religions are on this bandwagon too of being PC. Well, we can't have this. The Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are just called the Scouts now, just because evidently there's nothing there, and they have the agenda. Oh, it's okay to be who you are as long as you are the way that we are. The program thought processes goes along the lines of a thought action paradox, and that's like a small scale butterfly effect, such as these videos that I make, that I put, if you didn't watch them, would you think the same stuff, or would you never think it and then have those actions to back it up? And would you follow through with anything? You just wouldn't do it. So that's where the problem lies. It becomes a paradox, and they have all these other paradoxes which are relevant. But it's a program thought process for everything that you're doing now until you unplug, getting off social media, stop eating out, stop doing all these things that they're programming you to do, to buy into, watching TV. All of these things are made so you will do them the way they want you to do things, not do what you can do. They're taking that away. That's why they want you to watch TV. That's why they want all these things to happen, because they're making them happen, because they're telling you to do them, and you think that you're not doing them, but you are doing them. So you're being programmed to have these actions that are paradoxes, because if you were to break away, there wouldn't be these paradoxes anymore. All the processes would be eliminated, and people would look at all the greats. I'm talking about a long time ago when they actually did painting and they actually did sculpting out of granite and things like that. Marble. They don't do that now because it's all based on convenience. So the whole point of it is that they're programming everybody to think this way when you think that you're not thinking that way, the way that they want you to. And you are doing exactly what they want you to do, like going to college. College is no longer a place to learn. It's there so people can pay money to people that can no longer do, so they teach stuff that doesn't matter. Because you never learn anything in college. Ever. You never will. It's in the real world. Well, people just want to go to school forever, so they just continually teach it and all this other stuff. You never learn anything in college because that's not the real world. So You have to get away from all the social media, as I said before. The vehicles, the Ogomil. Check out the movie Gasshole. There's also other movies called The Great Dictator, 1984, Fahrenheit 491, Fahrenheit 491, Broadcast, THX 1138. The list goes on with all these movies. But then again, that gets along the lines of, would you be thinking that stuff if you didn't see it? But then you have the butterfly effect on a small scale where, would you have thought that to cause your actions if you didn't see that or hear it? So that's where it gets into they talk about the grandfather paradox. Go back and kill your grandfather, and how are you born? But you're there, so you've created a paradox. Well, that's you don't know, but you have to get away from all this stuff. The rights over others. Nobody has more rights than somebody else. We are not the superior species that are on this planet. Check out whales and sharks. They've been around here longer than we have, and they're still around, and we're killing them off. And as far as like these vegans, that's a contradiction. They say because it has a face or it's living or whatever it is. Well, you know what? Here's the thing about that. You're still killing something to eat it. Whether you eat a plant or an animal, you're still killing something. It's breathing. It's alive. You're killing it to eat it. So what, because it doesn't have a face or ears or something? Whatever. The 800 bodies found in Ireland, basically a mass grave, genocide, infanticide by the church. That was a ritual. That's ritualistic. So just get away from all this stuff. No more TV, no more fast food. Do your own thing, and it'll start to spread to where eventually nobody will need the government.